I'm on my way to Aldershot this morning, where Tim Garrett and Lucy Hilken will be filing an application for a civil partnership. They are the fourth heterosexual couple to file such an application, and the last of the 8 gay and straight couples to seek to overturn the twin bans on gay civil marriages and heterosexual civil partnerships. Can you introduce yourselves?
My name's Lucy Hilken, I'm 31 and I teach art at a college for disabled students.
I'm Tim Garrett, I'm 31 as well, and I'm a philosophy teacher.
We've been in a relationship for 11 years.
And why do you want a civil partnership?
Marriage is something that we've never been interested in, and are kind of opposed to it for a number of reasons. We don't want to enter into a legal contract with each other, and a marriage has a lot of that attached to it, the associations of marriage, whereas a civil partnership is a new thing, and I think people can make it what they want it to be. And for us it would just be an opportunity to legalise our relationship with the government rather than with each other.
Yes. What's your feeling?
Yeah, well, it's I mean the historical associations that marriage has, the patriarchal traditions, just don't appeal to us, and not particularly something we want to be a part of. But we fully support the gay couples who want that. But for us, civil partnership is the thing. We
think it's very important that people should have the right to choose whatever they want.
And what do you feel about things like, in a marriage you're called husband and wife, in a civil partnership you're called a civil partner? Is that perhaps more co-equal with the kind of relationship you have?
Yeah, exactly. That's one of the other sort of important reasons that a civil partnership is preferable. We've always considered ourselves to be partners, and
I mean, yeah, the terms husband and wife are rather alien concepts. I mean, personally, I think they're rather outmoded. But if people want that, of course, that's fine. But for us, yes, we're equal partners.
For some heterosexual couples, seeking a civil partnership is also a gesture of solidarity with the lesbian and gay community, and in particular their own lesbian and gay friends and families. They feel that if gay people can't have a civil marriage, why should they take advantage of a system that discriminates?
I mean, one of the other reasons that we want a civil partnership is because marriage is a club that gay people aren't allowed to join. At the moment it's exclusively for straight people, and we don't want to be a part of that. We feel strongly that gay people should be allowed to marry if that's what they want. And we don't want to join the club if it's exclusive in that way.
And also, I mean, it's civil marriage, but it's still marriage in name, and the word carries with it too many associations for us to feel comfortable as an institution that we want to join.
Whereas civil partnerships are free from those associations, and it's kind of a fresh start, and people can make it what they want it to be.
Okay. Thank you and good luck.
Thank you, Peter.
Thank you.
Some people say, why would a heterosexual couple want to have a civil partnership? They can get married. Well, for some heterosexual couples, they don't like the patriarchal history of marriage. They don't like the idea of being called husband and wife. They find civil partner a much more egalitarian term, which reflects the co-equal nature of their relationship. So can you tell us what happened in there?
Well, we were very politely refused our civil partnership. We're disappointed but not surprised.
She explained that it was just because of the law as it stands at the moment that we're not entitled to this, and was very accommodating and gave us a letter of refusal.
Okay, and what does the letter say?
Well, the letter says current legislation does not afford heterosexual couples the right to a civil partnership, or same-sex couples the right to marriage. So under Section 3 of the Civil Partnership Act 2004, two people are not eligible to register as civil partners of each other if they're not of the same sex. So she looked at our passports and verified that we weren't, and then told us, well, you can't have it under the current law. Under the current provisions of Section 11 of the Matrimonial Causes Act 1973, a marriage is not valid where parties are not respectively male and female. So that's sort of that's included, even though it doesn't apply to us, and it's sort of it suggests the link between the twin bands, doesn't it? For the above reasons, a notice of civil partnership could not be taken from you today.
And how do you feel about it, Lucy?
I'm obviously disappointed that we weren't allowed to have the thing that we want, but obviously not surprised, because legally we're just not entitled at the moment. But hopefully, I'm quite hopeful that the law will change in the near future.
And what about the upcoming legal action which you're a part of?
I'm feeling quite positive about that as well. I think that we've got a very good case, and I think the government will, the new government are more positive about it, and I think we've got quite a good chance of winning.
The Equal Love campaign is chiming with trends in public and political opinion. We know that the Deputy Prime Minister Nick Clegg and his Liberal Democrat Party support the idea that gay people should be able to have a civil marriage and that heterosexual couples should be able to have a civil partnership. That position is also echoed by the leader of the Green Party, Caroline Lucas, and her party conference. On the wider issue of gay marriages, Ed Miliband, the Labour leader, has said that gay people, he believes, should be entitled to have a civil marriage in a registry office, as does Boris Johnson, the Conservative Mayor of London. So the tide of political opinion is shifting in favour of equal love. We also know that public opinion is shifting as well. A populist poll conducted in June 2009 found that 61% of the British people believe that lesbian and gay couples should be able to get married in a registry office. And I'm certain that if a similar poll was conducted on the right of heterosexual couples to have a civil partnership, a similar near two-thirds majority would be in favour.
Yes, well, both Ed Miliband and Nick Clegg are very positive about these twin bans being rescinded. Nick Clegg has said he hopes that the ban on gay marriage and heterosexual civil partnerships will go within 5 years. We hope and think that it might be sooner than that.
So we're very confident that the political trend and the public opinion trend is in favour of equality, and that means equality for everyone, gay and straight.
To find out more about the campaign, you can go to equallove.org.uk.
And you can follow us on Facebook and Twitter, equallove.org.uk.
I'm now heading back to London for the next phase in the Equal Love campaign, when 8 couples will file their applications in the European Court of Human Rights to demand that sexual orientation discrimination in marriage law and partnership law are ended.